This year I watched The Sopranos all the way through for the very first time. I love that show to death. I love the Mafia in general. Not in real life, I'm scared of them in real life. But then again, I'm scared of the air fryer.
Use me, Dave. Use me.
HBO decided to contact THQ, I guess. I don't know, I'm making this up. THQ decided to contact 7 studios who have an outstanding track record of making amazing licensed games, such as Shrek the Third, and Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legend of Jack Sparrow, Charlie's Angels, Angel X. The latter doesn't have any reviews. I don't blame anyone for not playing that. I guess someone has to review it, but who would? Who would put themselves through torture for other people's entertainment? So 7 studios made some shit before they made The Sopranos, but is this shit to add to their shit pile? Well, if I told you that, I'd have to have you whacked. Just kidding. Oh yeah, so this review will have spoilers for the show, so if you plan on watching the show, I'll give you permission to stop watching this review. But just know, I'll know. In the game you play as Joey LaRocca, the illegitimate son of Pussy. Aren't we all? In all seriousness, it's actually his name. His father's name was Pussy. Well, that was the nickname his friends gave him. Hey, we have the same nickname. So in the show, spoilers, Pussy dies. And in the game, Joey LaRocca talks to his dead dad's ghost in the mirror, or any reflection really, sort of like Casper. But if Casper was a dirty lying rat named Pussy. So basically the story is Joey LaRocca is trying to be a made man, which means in mafia talk, part of the code, part of the creed, cult, family. You know, you get the point. He's trying to prove himself to Tony Soprano that he can be trusted, unlike his dad's pussy. Dad, pussy.
Next, we dump the car.
I don't know about dumping the car, man. It's pretty heavy. So the great thing about this game is the voice actors return for the main characters. I gotta give credit to James Gandolfini, rest in peace, for his effort. He goes hard as Tony Soprano in this jankily PS2 animated game.
A stunt like that on this street?
It was just sitting there. What do you care?
Look at you, a fucking street punk, snatching purses from old ladies. Christ, the pussy was here to see this shit.
Well, he ain't here. And fuck him anyway.
I got news for you, Joey. There's more than one way to shame your family. Whatever else he was, Pussy was a good father, and he would have hated seeing you like this. He'd be as pissed as me.
I'm sorry, Tony. It's just...
If you need money or something, you should have come to me. Go home.
Although the models do look pretty accurate to the show, the animations are a bit lazy and janky and twitchy, but they do get Paulie's pointing gesture on point. So the animations in the games are janky, and it's kind of funny to see the characters just jerking their heads after speaking, or just in the middle of speaking sometimes. The environments inside and out are very well made and look pretty good for the PS2 era. I gotta stop saying that. The PS2 is a good looking console. It makes the game's good, baby. The game is basically a 3D beat 'em up. You start off in the strip club Bada Bing, where Tony Soprano conducts his business, and you can just sit there and watch strippers, bags of sand out and all. I can imagine many a young man spending hours at this strip club and not finishing the game. They did finish. That explains why the instruction manual snapped in half like a Kit Kat. So you basically talk to Tony, Silvio, or Paulie, you get your next mission, you go to that location, you beat some guys up, maybe you beat a boss up, you're chasing some guy. I'll open the door for you. Once you beat up people, you can take their money. And now, the only thing you can really spend your money on is paying tribute to Paulie when you lose respect. You can also spend your money at the casino gambling. which, like the government says, is fun. But don't do it.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential.
Or you can spend your money playing poker with the boys, which I actually legitimately find cool. I always like it when games give you the option to play poker within the main game. The fighting is pretty cool. You got your basic attacks like light attack and heavy attack. You can also grab items and use them against people, like this pineapple. So depending on the environment, what's around you, which is what environment means, you can dish out creative punishment. So it's like a Wish.com Sleeping Dogs. So I could see they actually put effort into this game, and I'll give them credit for that. They get points for that. The boss fights are just like every other fights, except they last longer.
Got any ice cream?
Never thought I'd read those words before. So in conversations, you have the options to answer in a tough way, or a smooth way, or a neutral way. I always went with the tough one because it's funnier. That explains why everyone wanted to fight me though. There's a respect meter represented in stars, and the more stars you have, the more respect you have, but you lose respect. I don't know how, but you do. And the less respect you have, the more people come to fight you. I guess if you're just acting like a dick all the time, like I did, people hate you. So technically you have a gun, because you're a mobster. But the gun mechanics are jank. So basically when you pull out the gun, you have to wait for the crosshair to go green and then you hit them. And the enemies are basically bullet sponges, so I didn't see the point in the gun most of the time. Some fights you just get knocked down and then people will just jump you and you won't be able to get up.
Hey, give me a bat. Give me a bat. Give me a bat for my, no, give me my own bat. No, let me get up. No, let me get up. Let me go up. Let me get up. No, let me get up. No, just let me get up. Thanks. Yeah, just let me get up. Just give me a chance. Yeah, just give me a sec, mate. Just let me get up. Thank you. Ow. Can you not hit me?
It's bullshit. Honestly, in some situations, Joey is just a dick. Like for example, Joey was in the laundry and he was just checking out this hot chick's butt and her boyfriend caught him and Joey decided to beat up the boyfriend. The camera work does do a good job and you can manually control it, but it could be a little freer. There's not much more to the game. It's a pretty short game. You basically walk around beating people up and taking their money. It's not perfect, but what is, huh? You better start giving this game respect. Gabagool! It's pretty short, so even if it's not your kind of thing, it's short, so you might have some fun now and then. Like life. Much like life, you can at least have a good laugh at the NPCs.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.
Until you realize you're the NPC in someone else's game. No, I'm not wearing any pants. It's irrelevant. But it's a fact. It's a good game. If you like Sopranos, I don't know, I liked it. People shit on this game, I don't know, unfairly I think. People shit on this game, but it's a short shit. It's a short shit. It's an all-round entertaining time, really. It was worth the price. I didn't pay much for this game. It gets a 6 out of 10 from me. Why? Well, 2 points deducted for not featuring the God Pigeon.
The God Pigeon.
And 2 points because I know it was you. You broke my heart. You broke my heart. Subscribe.